What a beautiful day in St. Pete. Let's get some stuff to go to a listing appointment, get another house on the market for people who need a place to live. Welcome to Angle of Oakers, St. Pete. Chris, how you doing? You got my listing packet?
I do.
Thank you, sir. Appreciate you. Have a great weekend. Let's do it. There's fear, uncertainty, and doubt, probably more than at any other time I've been selling real estate, which is coming up on 10 years here in St. Pete. Everybody's got that in their thoughts. Buyers, sellers, renters, everybody. What do? Do I stay at my job? Do I leave my job, right? Do I stay in this house? Do I move in this house? Do I get to a better apartment? Do I move closer to work? Do I change jobs? Is there a baby on the way? Or maybe someone left you a home to your family and you're the sole heir and you've got to figure out what to do with it. It's a really big investment. It's a big choice, and especially for those folks that live in their properties that they need to change, it's a very important decision to make. So that's why we get involved. That's why realtors have a purpose, is to sort out what to do with one of your largest assets. But let's talk about numbers then to help put context around what we've got. Since we don't have a crystal ball, let's look at facts. First half of the year is behind us. What do we see? Well, for the preceding really couple years besides COVID, we saw low inventory, ascending prices, lowering of availability, and a very tight market, we might call it. Seller's market, where there's only one home on the market for 30 buyers in St. Pete to decide if they're gonna get it or if it's right for them. And what we saw actually happen at the end of second quarter 2022, for the first time for the last 3 years, so this hasn't happened for 3 or 4 years, we saw an uptick in inventory, which is great. There's a little more options out there for buyers. However, with all the fear, uncertainty, and doubt, interest rates going up 2 times in the first 2 quarters of the year, which some estimates say took about 15 million US buyers out of the equation from buying a home. We've got some good news for all those folks. And that's that actually inventories went up, time on market went up, meaning you had more time to make your decision. Almost by about 10%, about 8%, because the numbers I look at are directly from the Pinnell's Realtor Organization's monthly reporting tools, which you can do. It takes a few buttons to pull and whatnot. It doesn't tell what's going on in St. Pete, but the average for the whole county is roughly between a 7 and 10% decrease. So we had a decrease in the scarcity. There's some good news. It's not a famine. It's not a feast. It's an indication of things normalizing. We actually have stabilization going on in the market as we speak right now. I don't know if anybody else is talking about it, but that's what I see when I look at the volume of dollars and the availability of homes in certain price points. About a 10% improvement in the time on market, so it gave you more time, and the price leveled off by about 10%. Well, some people might say, oh, that's horrible. Prices went down by 10%. No, actually, they did go down to a more normal number. So we were like at 38% price increase for the year. We led the nation, which is an insane increase in price, 38%. Are you kidding me? So more than, 30% more than what you expected last year you have to pay this year. Well, we just reversed it by 10. So we're at 28, and the national average statistically before COVID was 16%. So we're halfway back to normal. I think we'll probably see a few less buyers, unfortunately, because of inflation, right? Income didn't go up, but debts, cost of living went up. So what we're gonna see right now is that homes are on the market a little bit longer, which for buyers is great. Again, it's not a feeding frenzy, so it's a great time to be a buyer. And interest rates are actually relatively still pretty low, because they can historically get up to 8%, 10%, even 18% back in the 90s, okay? And they still sold homes then. So people need homes. Home ownership will still result in buying and selling of properties. The volume will be a little lower, and I believe the price will level for the next 6 months. We're not gonna see the crazy increases, but it won't decrease because there's not enough supply. When I look at the inventory numbers, we still only have about a month and a half supply, and we need 6 months for an even market. So it's still a seller's market, but what we're seeing is sellers can't overprice their properties because they're gonna sit on market longer and they're gonna get beat up on price. So you're gonna see more and more of unrealistic numbers not being reached, and that's a good thing. It's a good thing for buyers, and the market should be fair. So it's correcting itself. The Fed is actually holding the rates pretty good right now, and some rates have come down for some buyers. So all positives for buying a home, especially in St. Pete, where we feel the market has a long way to keep going, as it is a premier destination in this country. We're gonna go visit a property now that is a renovation. It's a listing of ours that we're bringing back to the market that was in a distressed state. One of our clients we advised purchased the home, and with our Your Door product and service, we're able to tell them what to do in the home to be able to sell it for an appropriate return. And I think you're gonna like this one a lot. A home here, nice St. Pete house, built in the mid 21st century, so mid-century. Now it's not mid-century modern, but compared to a lot of St. Pete's older housing stock, this is a mid-century modern house, all completely updated. It's going to be reappointed, all new fixtures, all new finishes, new landscaping. We're catching it about 3/4 of the way from being finished. This house will be on the market, and I can't give you the address, but you can see us below. Put in the comments and we'll direct message you about this 3-bedroom, 2-bath, completely updated mid-century home in St. Pete, just outside the flood zone, all concrete block, nice and efficient, and ready for a new homeowner. Come on inside, let's take a look. So yeah, come on back. This is gonna be the money shot. This is the master suite. Opens up to a nice private yard. Again, new windows, new fence, new paver patio. Gonna do a nice pergola out there for some outdoor living oasis. Coming back into this nice master closet, water closet. We've got a beautiful walk-in, zero entry shower. Come on and take a look, Austin. We've got a nice tub, freestanding for your relaxation and soaking inside this beautiful mid-century block home. Rain cloud shower head, and ready to be someone's new home. It's exactly this kind of product that is extra rare, and you will not see a price decrease on. This will largely exceed your expectations for pricing and sell very quickly. Just an example of some of the homes that we find for our clients, advise them on how to bring them back to life or make them even better, and then help buyers move into a great home. So if you'd like to know more about that, or maybe looking for a great home here in the Bay Area, especially St. Pete, be sure to DM us and subscribe to our channel below, Ave St. Pete. I'm Matt Erickson. Thanks for joining.